Bricc, sweetie, Puka Butts, listen. You bragging about getting over on 2 pounds? And you talking about getting back in blood? This is crazy. You think you Adam just because he make a deal with somebody else? That don't make he make the same deal with you. Now you got it in the politics. Y'all know the crazy part, right? Dead homies. They can't say that I'm a snitch, a rat. They can't say I work with the police. They can't say nothing. All they can do is say, can it get busy? And they want to lie. You get what I'm saying? Why y'all can't say I'm not who I am? But y'all want to just say I lie. What I'm lying about? Sweetie, what I'm lying about? See, the difference is it's like I'm really active in the streets. I go to the hood. When you hear people that be talking and all this other stuff, bro, why address somebody that's not like me? Listen, I aim for the top, not the bottom. Food for thought. Bricc baby, Puka Butts, sweetie, you are the most disgusting scumbag of them all.
Cannon did a lot of crazy content before the feds picked him up. And looking back at it, the feds will definitely use a lot of the things he said on social media against him in court if he has to take this to trial. We real close to 27,000 subscribers, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes. But it's only been a little over a week, and it seems like every day he been calling from jail, still talking about Big U and Bricc baby, his current Fed case. I really don't understand his motive behind this media Fed tour run he on, but the more he talks, the more content the feds have to use against him in the court of law. But in loose cannon fashion, he calls up the no jumper and tells Adam 22 everybody snitching, and that Big U should have kept it in the streets.
I ain't gonna say anything. A lot of people rolled over and turned on it, and it is what it is.
Who turned on you already?
No, I'm talking about on Big Useless.
Everybody telling Luce, or do you know specifically who's been telling?
Everybody got out. The only people that's still in here is what me, Bricc, and him.
I just revealed it like an hour ago on this podcast, but basically the feds came to my house, and the one and only thing that they were interested in was the cease and desist from Big U because of your appearance on the podcast with Wack, in which you basically said that Big U had knowledge of the Nipsey situation before it happened.
No, see, the thing is, it's like, I'm going to say it like this, because he's going through something. It's just why send a cease and desist if it's not true. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's what...
Hey, how do you feel about people celebrating people going to jail?
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the ops are throwing a party.
Okay, so think about this, right? Because I never ever celebrated that. I took a stance on that before.
No, not you. I'm talking about how you feel about others celebrating.
I would it. Not at all.
So you 600 and Wack celebrating people going to jail?
I don't nobody celebrating jail, but I don't think Wack and 600 take that stance. I just think they just big use.
I ain't heard him laugh this much.
You think Wack's been celebrating, Munchie? You really think he's been celebrating?
It might be a little muted, but yeah, it's a ticker tape parade
like
over there.
It's like a passive aggressive celebration.
The 100 side, oh yeah.
100 side turning up.
They celebrate, but at the end of the day, it's like it's the best outcome for him. But other people have been affected by certain situations he's done. But I don't want him to go to jail. I'd rather if we beef him, we handle the street.
Why is Kel on the phone saying that?
Yeah, I don't know if you should say
Hey,
that.
hang up, cuz. Hang up. Like, hang up, bro. Y'all, you doing crazy now, cuz. Hang up.
Like, I don't want him to go to jail. You get what I'm saying? That's just kind of weird for somebody to say, I want
Crazy,
my enemy to go to jail. No street dude say that, Adam.
I know, but don't do it while we on here, because it look like we condoning it, cuz. We're not with that, bro.
Luce wants to make it clear that they think you're incriminating yourself and that you should stop.
Hey,
far away.
long as you
Podcast
self-snitching,
from
I
Long
don't know
Beach.
Yeah,
nobody
we
else.
don't got nothing to do with what he doing. I just
You
don't
know,
want to watch him do that, bro.
Yeah, shout out to them too.
Hey, Luce, hang up, bro. Let your lawyer
I
talk.
see the narrative trying to turn on Wack and blame Wack for Luce Cannon behavior, but Luce did this to himself. Yes, Wack gave him the platform, because if it wasn't for Wack, I would have never knew who Luce Cannon was. But if you telling me Wack told Luce to incriminate himself like he did, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe Wack telling him to call from jail. I don't believe Luce Cannon lawyer telling him to call from jail. This all on Luce. And to me, Luce think everything content. That's why I keep asking, what's the difference between entertainment and self-snitching? Because it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. We seen rappers go to jail for their lyrics, so I see no difference from podcasters going to jail for content. But Luce Cannon was speaking on things with Big U that was actually happening. And the feds had wiretaps. But to blame Wack 100 is type crazy to me, I'm not gonna lie. And Wack 100 expounded more on that thought.
I believe you just expedited the case, Wack.
But why are you trying to implement somebody
hold on.
else by putting this man's name in something, bro?
What you
You
did,
acting
AK?
real federal,
Hold on,
bro.
wait. What you talk about, AK?
Bro, you acting
you
federal,
talking
Said I
about?
bro.
did what? I expedited the case.
Yeah, you expedited the arrest.
Oh, so you said I sped it up.
Yes. Yes. You
Okay, so listen, let's
Bro,
look at
the
that,
fuck?
right?
all right, come on.
Let's look at that. We got three ways of looking at that, right? A, it could have been expedited. B, he got warning to get ready for the arrest that was gonna happen. C, the family got their clemency for whatever they've been going through. So either one you want to take, you can take whatever you want.
Well, I'm a
What we
roll
do
A and
know is
B.
this.
Wait, I'm a roll A and B together, Wack.
Now watch
Because
this. Now
even
let
if
me
you
ask
tip
you something.
somebody off, Wack,
Hold on, let
right?
me
I'ma
ask
just
you
be
something,
real.
D.
But you didn't call
Why
him
do you
over the.
think he wasn't home when they came?
Wait. Because I
Why
believe.
do you think he
No, I
wasn't
believe,
home, his
right? I
whole
believe
family?
he knew the information was true, like you said. I'm not doubting that.
Okay, now let me
I'm
ask you
not doubting
something.
that.
If you in the blind of something that's going on,
But Wack, we know
would you
if you
want
really was cool with this, you really would have called
I'm
him.
not cool with
Just
it.
like how you called Monster and
I'm
recorded
not
Monster
cool
phone
with it.
call, you would have called him and did the same thing. You didn't do that.
No, I didn't. Monster didn't call me. Believe it or not, he called Luce Cannon.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Get your facts right.
But that's what I'm
See,
saying.
you
But hold
going
on.
off
But
YouTube.
hold on. If you wanted, wait. If you wanted Big U to know, right? You would have told Big U. You wouldn't tell the world.
I
Why would you
text
tell the world?
listen, you. I don't give a.
That's what I'm saying. So you
I don't
couldn't
give
be
a.
let. So look. Let's break down the
What do you mean?
narrative
I'm not
that
his
you was trying
friend.
to inform him that the police was on him.
I
You wasn't trying.
was.
You was trying to inform the whole world and make a turn again. That's what we listen. You put the work
I was
out there.
trying to inform what?
You was trying to put the work out there. What? We
The
know what you
world
doing.
against me for the last couple years
Yeah,
on
I know. You've been
paperwork.
having this campaign. You right about certain.
You
I'm not
mean, nigga?
denying that. I'm not denying it.
Watch your mouth,
Watch
little
your
dude,
mouth.
little
Hey, yo.
Watch your
crybaby
mouth.
guy.
All right, Wack. Listen, yo, bro. Listen, I'm trying to sit here and really talk, bro. But you listen. Go ahead, bro. Go
Yo,
ahead. Go
listen
ahead.
to me, little dude. So you said it's my fault that didn't go get his affairs
No,
in order or didn't put
no.
on
I
his
think
crack
just like
shoes?
how look. You see how they came and got the two dudes first. I mean, the three dudes in the little Dirt case, right? When
I
when
don't
when
know
Dirt
nothing
when
about
Dirt
that.
hold on when Dirt put those tickets in to leave, bing, the feds came in and expedited it. He's like, leave. He know what's going on. I believe.
Nah, Dirk was
Hold on, wait. Let me
contracted to
finish though.
go
Right?
over
Let me
there and
let
do
me
some
land.
work.
Let me let you know where I'm going here with this. I believe that the family told you out of respect. They didn't want you to. You feel me? They didn't want you to put it out there. But what happened was, since you put it out there, it got too hot. And they like, yo, and they saw Loose Cannon and Bricc getting together. It got too crazy.
Wrong.
What do you mean, Luce and Bricc get together? If anything, they saw. Let me tell you what you didn't know, right? Let me wake you up. Luce Cannon was about to go on the Tuesday show, so that helps them, right? They're live. So two of our targets we know every Tuesday is right here, live. What does that got to do with anything?
No, we're not talking about that. We know they said.
Just said
No,
it.
You
we
not
know when
making
they
no
said no. But
sense.
listen, no, look. Before Wack, they wasn't cool, right? They wasn't whatever
I don't know what was,
transpired
bro.
in the past to make them not be cool. They wasn't cool, right?
I don't know what they was because I doubt that myself. I
Okay.
think that's all cap.
Okay, so they just capped on the app. They just capped on the app, and so this indictment is capped because
No,
in the indictment it's certain said
simple.
on the podcast. It's in the indictment.
You talking about them being cool. I think that's cap. I think they
Oh,
always
okay.
been doing
Oh,
that.
that's what you talking about
And
being
the
cap.
pickup
Oh, okay.
wasn't extradited because the family gave a time frame and they were picked up within that
Also,
time frame
They
but
of
they
said
also
March.
said
April.
April. Let's not keep it up.
They
And
I
said
believe.
end of
latest
March,
April.
April.
Hey, bro, let me tell you what I watched them do. It's in the paperwork. They kept giving them the federal extortion money all the way up to the 14th. Didn't stamp till the 17th. The complaint wasn't open to move on to the 17th. It's right there. It's on the paperwork.
Like I said though, White man, you came out with this information a month ago as well. Well,
No, I did.
two
I
months,
came
2 months
out
ago.
this
I
month.
think like 2 months ago. It was like
No, I did this month.
when was it this month, Wack? What you mean?
It was. It was
It
March
was like
It
3rd.
was this
it was
month.
like late last month. Like, come
No,
on,
it was
y'all. Let's
March 3rd. I know what day I did.
going around. All right, but
Bro,
let's talk
the
about some.
lady texted me March 3rd. What are you talking about? I didn't even know what she was talking about. So I don't if I talk about something I didn't know prior to me knowing it, bro.
Yeah, but then you say 600 knew about this and was saying it for a little minute though.
600 didn't know about do what I told him.
Oh, so he got it from you.
No, the family been calling us for a
Now I'm
year.
saying so the family contacted you
The
personally.
family been calling everybody individual SKG. Whoever they thought had a problem with Big U, come to find they was caught. SKG, Loose Cannon, B, 600. They like, yo, don't text me a year ago. I didn't know what he was talking about. But March 3rd, she sent the text. I put the text up already. They like, they found his DNA. I'm like, who? I didn't know what they was talking about. She had to tell me. So what are you talking about?
All right, look, Wack.
This
Look, Wack.
month. The
Look, Wack.
lady said March, latest April. They came and
Like
got
I
us
said,
March what,
what I
right?
believe, right? I believe because it was like a tip off. It was a tip
A
off.
tip off
I
to
believe
who?
yeah, you tipped them off. You tipped them off. So
Okay.
you feel me? It was,
So I'm
which
wrong
is
for that.
cool. Which is
So let
cool.
me
I'm not
ask
saying
you a
that's
But
not.
they
I'm
were
question.
not
tipped
saying
for
that's a
4
bad thing.
years.
If that's
That's
how
a
you wanna,
bad
if
thing?
that's how you wanna manipulate the situation, we can do that.
Manipulate what?
I'm
So
just
watch
saying if that.
this. If I would have played that recording and they picked him up and I never said nothing, what would y'all be
Nah,
saying? Oh, Whack, you didn't say nothing because the police said not to?
not not the mother is not the police. The
The
mother's the
mother
family.
said the police don't want nobody to know.
Yeah, but that's the I'm saying off the strength of the mother, not the you feel me?
The mother said the
Yeah,
police
but you
don't
did
want
but
nobody to
you
know.
did you did it. I feel like you did it out of like malicious intent, just to like, I got the work, I know what's going on, it's about to happen, it's over. I got to be the first one to break it, Wack. You be getting these
Be the first one
you
to
get the
break it.
info, so you
I've
first
been
out.
telling baby, got an AK KCA with the court for since June 23rd,
That was
2023.
crazy. That was crazy.
Have I
No, that
not?
was crazy. I'm not going
He lied. You heard lie
I did hear
80
that nigga
times.
lie.
And guess what the paperwork say? June 23rd, 2023, FBI recovered AK-47, 9 millimeter, 380 with 100 rounds of ammunition. I've been through that. The whole that's how I do. I was saying this before getting fingerprinted. That's with him. How this goes. You got a leak in your water bed, partner.
So what about the situation at the no jumper party? Why you put that out there?
What no jumper party?
That happened with Bricc. I mean, the situation you kept talking about it on the no jump. I don't know. You said somebody got. I don't know.
I know you don't know because
Exactly.
I don't want
see
to
that's
say
the
too much.
thing. You don't know. You don't know what to say.
But you was talking about it,
You
Wack.
was reaching, dog. You reaching.
Talking
You
about
talking about
what?
that
What happened?
the no jumper party.
What
I
happened?
don't know. I don't know. What you talking about?
You gotta come with the info.
What happened?
Wait, listen, Wack. Listen. You
All
know what
know
I'm
is
talking
man
about,
got
though.
shot.
Wack, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, hey bro, it's no secret
But I know you
that
was
the
the one
dude
that
got
brought it.
shot.
You was the one that brought it to everybody's attention. I
No, it
don't
was,
think the
bro. Everybody knew dude got shot.
no, everybody wasn't talking about that. Nobody was talking about that. Swept under the rug.
Dude, when dude was on
It
no
got swept
jumper,
under the
hey, bro, it
rug.
don't matter. It already was talked about.
All right, but yeah, I'm just saying, Wack.
Here goes my thing.
It wasn't
Stop telling
televised like
me.
that.
I told him stop talking to me like your no jumper events ain't been hot. What you talking to me about? And Adam got real quiet and said, "You're right." What are you talking about?
Yeah, I remember that episode. You was telling
Yeah,
them
I'm
shit.
talking
Yeah,
about
you telling
get
him
hot.
that you know not telling you. Yeah, I remember that episode. I remember that.
Coming at me talking about what happened outside. You're hot 10 times. Get out
Damn.
my, and guess what? He got out my ear, buddy. Oh, well,
I
you
saw
guys.
that. I saw that.
So what are you talking about? What that got to do with the indictment? Nothing. What that got
I'm
to do
just
with it?
saying, like I feel like you from me. It's like that's But maybe it's gonna be a conceded
Don't know who
indictment.
the shooter was.
No, no, I'm not saying it was Bricc. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
Brick didn't shoot nobody.
I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying that. Why is the incident not in the indictment or in the
It
report?
has nothing to do with the indictment.
I know I said it looked like Big U cooked, but it looked like Luce Cannon might be cooked as well. I see Meek Mill debunk the Luce Cannon story, and a lot of things he was saying was lies. When he talked about that robbery, that's the biggest problem he gonna have. Because how high power he was talking on YouTube, I can only imagine how high power he was talking on the wiretaps. Hopefully everything he said was a lie, and the feds can't prove nothing he said, because it still is only a complaint. They haven't been formally indicted yet, but when that indictment break, you know I'm gonna keep y'all updated. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. We passed 100 likes, 500 likes. We passed 500 likes, 1,000 likes. Share everybody hitting the likes, hitting the comments, subscribing. Reacts Reloaded. To the next one, another one. Gone.